How can anyone, whether they want to work in a language school or privately from their own laptop anywhere in the world, create a rewarding and impactful career teaching English as a second language, even if they are just starting out or have no teaching experience or ability? Hi, my name is Lynette Kim, and here on the TESOL Talk podcast, I aim to answer that very question.
With the age of influencers and people that are online on TikTok and social media, all these types of things, a lot of people are watching these influencers and thinking, I'd love to do something like that, or maybe not so much that itself, but they're thinking these people have value. They have something to offer. And I really wish I knew what my value was, what I had to offer. And it's quite interesting because everyone has different skills, everyone knows different things and has different abilities. But translating that into something that can help you to gain confidence and meet people and enjoy life more, have more human connection, as well as having something that can earn money that you can live by, that's really hard. And it's really hard to know what that value can be. And it's quite interesting because people who English is their first language have automatic value and they don't even realize it. And even very highly fluent non-native English speakers have this value as well. So the value is the fact that the English language is so sought after for a second language. And so many study English as a second language around the world and have done for decades. And this is something that's an ongoing trend. If you have a look at market statistics in global learning, just looking at English language learning, and we're talking about offline, so in the classroom. Currently, it is a $34 billion industry, projected by 2027 to be a $47.7 billion industry. Now, if we take that to online learning, so students having online lessons around the world, currently we're looking at a $23.4 billion industry, so it's huge, and it's projected by 2027 to become a $52 billion industry. So this is not a small thing, and this is just students learning English. And if you speak English, that value that you have, that students want to talk to you, they want to learn. They want to learn from a native English speaker. Obviously, they want to learn from someone who knows what they're doing, who knows how to do it. You do need to give value to these people, but that is easy to learn to do by completing a TESOL course. You're going to learn about all the language levels. You're going to learn about the process of how a second language is learnt in the brain. You're going to learn all really interesting facts, how to put together meaningful lessons using published resources. You don't have to create everything yourself. There's so much out there.
Hi, it's Lynn here. I hope you're enjoying this episode of TESOL Talks. I just want to let you know that if you're interested in teaching English as a second language, the best way to get started is by getting your TESOL certification. And I recommend a TESOL Australia course because, well, I wrote them. I put everything that I wish I had been taught when I was first teaching into the TESOL Australia courses, along with a lot of other information and training. If you have any questions or you need someone to help you figure out a plan to create a rewarding and impactful career teaching English as a second language, simply go to our website, tesolau.com. That's TESOLAU.com, and fill in the inquiry form to get professional advice on your goals and exact situation. Now let's get straight back to the episode.
So thinking about that value that you have, how much would you enjoy sitting down and chatting with people online? You could set your own schedule, set your own times to work. Students from around the world are on all different time zones, so you will be able to take advantage of that. Oftentimes, schools send a schedule monthly, and you fill in the times that you're available and the days, and then your lessons are booked within that time. So all you need to think about is how valuable the fact that you speak English is. And so things to think about with that is just having that good diction, enunciation, using emphasis as well as personality. And, in a previous podcast, I talked about the Myers-Briggs personality indicator. I really recommend, if you're thinking about a career in teaching English as a second language and using that value that you automatically, intrinsically have, then listening to that podcast so that you learn more about how to use your personality and how to adjust things so that you can add more value. But the value that you have now, just the fact you're an English speaker, it can afford you a whole different lifestyle. It can afford you a nomadic lifestyle, traveling around in your home country, just teaching online if you want, using a good headset and having a laptop, or it can afford you traveling the world like a backpacker or something, going to different countries, going to different places, or you can work in schools overseas and be plugged into the communities, or it can afford you doing private tuition. However you want to do this, that value of having English as your native language is immeasurable. It can be something that can set you up for a whole new life. And it's not that you have to learn anything about your language new. You already speak the language. People just want to interact with you. They want someone to correct them. They want topics to talk about. And for you, it's like meeting new friends and finding people and learning about other cultures and other places in the world. So have a think about that. English as your native language or as your fluent second language is of value. It's of great value. And a lot of people are out there making their entire living or their career for their lives. They want to take it even further and become, professional in the industry, or they're using this for travel. But that value is there. You don't need to be an influencer to take advantage of it. It's easy, it's simple. All you need to do is contact us and have a chat about how being a native English speaker or a fluent English speaker can set you up for a lifetime career of value for yourself and value for others.